there. It is March 11th, and the mail arrived quickly. Yeah, it's Saturday, and I just watched the mailman give me my copy of that order that I'm requesting from the judge, and to terminate that contract. And I watched him as he put all three copies for each defendant in her mailbox. So, I'm guessing she's going to open it since it's not from me. It's from the courthouse. And I got a feeling she probably thinks that this is actually pertaining to David Alexander. But maybe after she sees the other names, Remy Hutchins and Kathleen Curtis, she'll realize, no, it's pertaining to my case with her. And I do. I feel that this contract needs to come to an end. I already have the lien on her house, so if the house ever sells, I'll get the money. I just don't want to have to deal with this lady on a monthly basis anymore. I'm tired of it. And, nothing prevents her from putting this amount of money on a credit card. And then she can pay the bank the finance charge and just deal with them instead of having to be upset at me because she's got to get that payment in the mail before the 10th of the month. And then, like I said, a lot of times she doesn't do it. And she's continuing on with the same activity that created this whole contract. She still harasses me on a regular basis. She has her friends harass me on a regular basis. She's still destroying my property. She has her friends destroying my property. She's still stealing my property. And just, it's been 39 months. I don't want to deal with this woman anymore, and I have to. So, yeah. I got a feeling, though, she's going to check the box that says, I don't agree with this, but hopefully the judge will understand that it's been 39 months and it doesn't matter that she doesn't agree with this, because she'll probably put the excuse, I can't afford to give up that money. Yeah, I can't afford to keep having to deal with her. So hopefully the judge will take that into consideration, that I just don't want to have to deal with this contract anymore. I don't want to have to keep tabs on the Google Docs on whether or not she made her payment and if it was on the correct time. It's too much work, really. And so, yeah, she got the paperwork today. Question is, will she check her mail today? I'm guessing when she does open it and she's aware that I'm trying to end the contract, that I'll be aware that she got the information from the courthouse. Yeah, her typical yelling and screaming. But I anticipate hearing when she gets that mail. Hey there, today's date is Monday. It is the 13th of March, and it appears that, I guess, my neighbor just got her notice from the courthouse today, not on Saturday when it was delivered. Her tenant, that's not her tenant, in the red car with the painted red wheels, showed up while I was out there doing yard work, and apparently went to go check the mail for my neighbor. And her first thing she said is, you sure got a lot of mail here from the Ventura County Courthouse. So I'm guessing she's reading it today. I do anticipate she'll probably fight it every step of the way, but I'm hoping the judge realizes that since I'm the one who agreed to even consider giving that lady a contract on minimum payments, that he'll, agree that I don't need to keep doing it. There's the red car again. Okay, so I don't know if they've moved or not, but they're definitely still going to Linda's. Actually, no, they didn't stop. They were just doing a troll in front of here. I think they left on Sunday, just because all of a sudden they were pulling a bunch of bags out of the room and filled up the two cars and then took off. But then the gal showed up yesterday and handed Linda the mail. So I don't know if she was letting Linda know she ain't going to be living there anymore and went and checked her mail for her. I don't know what's going on. I just know that they just drove by and did a U-turn and kept going real slowly. Hey there, just a little update. Today's date is March the 21st. Yeah, it has actually been 10 days now since I put in that order and request with the judge. So, you know, my neighbor, she's given 10 days to respond, as are the other defendants. And at this point in time, I haven't seen anything that has been posted on the Ventura County website. But yeah, 10 days to respond, and then of course the additional 5 days for mailing, whatever. And but I believe on Friday the judge, that's the day he gets to determine yay or nay. So I'm hoping he says yay. Obviously, I want to end that contract, and I never should have entered into it. But I felt, you know, that was the only way that I was going to get any money that was due to me, by having her make those minimum monthly payments. But yeah, it's been 39 months of a major headache, and she could just as easily put that amount of money that she owes me on a credit card and, you know, just deal with her own banking situation. And also, those tenants that she had that moved in and then they departed on the 12th, you know, they returned today, so they were gone, I guess, 8 days, 9 days, whatever. Yeah, the red car and the Volkswagen, she had the Volkswagen back up into her driveway again because she doesn't want me to get their license plate. But, you know, of course, I already got that license plate on the 1st. And if the sheriff needs to go over there, you know, I've already got all that information. So, I may having to be put in the position of having the sheriff serve the new tenants as well as her for that writ of execution, provided, of course, that the judge grants me that opportunity. So I'm just sitting here waiting now. And of course, for any reason, if the judge does not grant me my request to end that contract, then I'm required to do that appearance and examination debtor hearing, which will cost me, you know, another $120 to get her to pay that money. And at that point, I guess, ask the judge to end that contract. Because, you know, I'm guessing the reason she's letting the people move back in is because she probably wrote something on it, mailed it in, and said, I disagree with this request due to not able to afford paying back the money or anything, you know, the amount that she may dispute that, or she feels that, you know, she's been I guess an ideal bill payer. But no, okay, so clearly it would have to be disputed before the judge, the two of us in there, and there I could show that no, that, you know, the defendant is still engaging in the same activity that brought on that contract to begin with, as far as harassing me on a regular basis, destroying my property on a regular basis, and soliciting other people, friends, whatever, to do the same to me, destroy my property, harass me, you know. So yeah, I don't know what to do until Friday. So, but hopefully Friday I'll at least know what direction I'm going, if nothing else. Okay, so still no update on the court's website. It's still just showing when she was mailed my request to end that contract. Okay, today's date is March 22nd, and I came to just check to see if the house, what its status is at this point. It says off market, but as of yesterday, it shows it as relisted, but no price is given. Now, yesterday, I do recall seeing two gentlemen pull up in a really nice car, and they went over there and had a chat with her. So maybe they're investors, and maybe she's considering selling it to them. I don't know. I just know that it does say relisted, but I'm not seeing any pictures yet. And it definitely still says off market. So we'll see if something changes there. Today's date is March 23rd, and the courthouse has updated. So I'm going to see what the answer is now. Let's see what Ms. Crosnoe has to say here. Okay, same document apparently, it's just the court's updating it. I was hoping that was the judge's response, but I guess I'm going to have to wait for that. Clearly, okay, so what she's saying here is that she disagrees because as far as she has written here, all payments have been kept up since 11/18/2019. Not true. Large amounts of evidence to procedure at present, produce, I guess that's what she's saying, produce. The case is at near completion. Other defendants have not been located since 2019. That would be Remy Hutchins and Kathleen Curtis. So I guess she's saying she can't inform them of the you know, my desire to end this contract. I just know at this point in time, I've been putting up with it for 39 months of, late payments, no payments, payments given to me illegally, like with her friends, just putting them in my mailbox, her coming up to my house and just putting them in the doorway, and she's still engaging in the same activity that created this whole mess, from harassing me on a regular basis, calling the police on me on a regular basis, destroying my property on a regular basis, having her friends destroy my property on a regular basis, harass me, and then she's got that phony elder abuse case against David Alexander. So clearly, I don't need to be dealing with this woman. She can put this amount on her credit card and just deal with the bank. I'm not a bank. I don't need to keep financing this woman and mailing her receipts and keeping copies and tabs on the dates that they arrive on my Google thing. No. I'm done. So I'm hoping the judge agrees. And I guess I still got to wait and find out what the judge says. And of course I got to save this to my computer. And of course she had a friend mail me my copy of this. So, and got the wrong address. So I may not get it. So good thing that the courthouse goes ahead and puts everything on their site. But yeah, wrong address. And her friend, again, willing to help her out. Okay, so the person that signed that, it says here, his name is Gerard Dodery in Westlake Village, and that's the phone number. So maybe he works with the law office. I don't know. I know that when we did that case where, the false elder abuse, where she accused me of so much. Anyway, she brought in this guy who, his name was Mike something, and he was a lawyer, a retired lawyer. He wasn't really there to represent her. He was there for moral support, and so he didn't really, I guess, contribute. But, so, I don't know, maybe this guy is contributing at least by mailing the paperwork. Clearly, whoever he is, he's a friend to Linda. And, well, look at that. He mailed me my thing. I should be getting it today or tomorrow. And hopefully the judge will make his decision today or tomorrow. I don't know. I just know. I'm definitely ready to wash my hands of having to deal with my next-door neighbor. I just got off the phone with Small Claims, and they informed me that, yes, the paperwork arrived, and the judge will make his determination sometime next week. Obviously not this week because the cutoff date, I guess, tomorrow, whatever. So, and that the defendant at the Crosnoe Circus, yeah, she's requested a court hearing because she disputes whatever. So again, I'm going to be having to be drugged into a courtroom to prove I deserve to collect my money. That's crazy. You know, yeah, the defendants, the criminals, they always get their postponements, delays, continuances. And fortunately, I've been keeping tabs on Google Docs, so I got proof that she's been late and she's missed payments and she's destroyed a lot of property in the meantime, right? But it's still, it just seems that the judge at some point would just go, yeah, go ahead, end the contract, and just leave it at that, right? But no, 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 no. We have to accommodate the defendant. We have to accommodate the criminal because they feel they're being unjustly attacked. Okay, so it is now 6:30. Actually, I just hung up. I called Mr. Gerard Doherty. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm saying it wrong. Oh well. But I got his voicemail. So I just let him know that I am the person who is trying to end that settlement agreement, and I want to know if he's going to be representing her at that hearing. Because, you know, if he's going to be representing her, then clearly I need to bring in my lawyer, right? And I let him know that it's a basic, simple breach of contract on that settlement agreement as far as late payments, etc. I didn't want to go in too deeply about it, but I did let him know that she also has a false elder abuse case currently at the Ventura County Courthouse. So if he is representing her, I think he should be aware of everything surrounding this case, because that's why I have a settlement agreement with her, right? So yeah. But yeah, I just rambled on his voicemail. So hopefully he'll call me back tomorrow. And if not, then I guess I'll maybe see him at the courthouse when I have to go in there, because she has determined that she wants to have a court hearing. Yeah. That's okay. I got plenty of evidence showing that she's missed her payments or were late on her payments. But still, it just kills me that she can just keep getting court hearings after court hearings after court hearings, and she never has to pay a dime.